Hi there, how are you today? I hope you're well. Okay, let's just see what your person's not telling you. Let's keep it simple today. Keep it simple. What's your person not telling you about what's going on in their situation? Okay, right. They've been saying stuff. They're doing anything to make things up. Okay, they're being really dramatic. So I feel what the message for you today is keep doing what you're doing. Okay, try and ignore what's being said. Something's a lot of gossip and stuff after you split up, since you split up. But your ex is doing it. It's the clout hungry card. So basically your ex is doing it to get other people to believe them before they believe you, because there's something that they want. Okay, so I'm going to have a little look at that and see why that's come out. We'll go a little bit deeper. Just while I'm shuffling though, like I said, I hope you're okay, especially if this is for you today. There's nothing worse, is there, than somebody who just says anything, does anything and just makes bull up because they want their own way. Okay, you know, it drags your energy down, but just keep going. Okay, keep going. I'm hearing keep going. But again, just while I'm shuffling, if you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. The links to the website are in the description box, and all the readings I do are on there. Go check it out, and also check out the free relationship report. And if you're new here and you like this content, if you wouldn't mind supporting the channel, helps it grow, just click on the subscribe button. Okay then, someone is not a very nice pasty, I don't feel. Oh, kissing ass. Oh yes, we've got the energy. Yeah, they're just going around basically making absolute rubbish up about you. Absolute rubbish. I feel that someone is telling such a story that it's actually quite unbelievable, the story they're telling. But unfortunately, some people are believing it, I feel, which has caused you stress and pressure. But I'm hearing to say to you that hang on in there, because the people who, I'm not saying really need convincing, but the people who matter the most, even if they're sort of on the fence at the moment, or you haven't got a decision you need, they are going to see it from your point of view. Okay, and you know, I was just thinking, I wasn't going to say it, but it's the bottom of the deck, I'll show it you. Legal issues, yeah, right at the bottom. So what I'm hearing is the people that matter. Okay, so if it's courts, judges, lawyers, whatever's going on with you at the moment, they can kiss ass as much as they like. They're saying anything and doing anything. And I want you to know, right, and I feel this message for you today, that I know it's hard when somebody's saying stuff about you and it's absolute bullshit. And you think, how could they say that? Or you spend time trying to defend yourself and your energy, because you do. I feel that you get to the end of the day and you're just exhausted with it all. I know it's not easy. Focus, just do what you have to do and ignore all the noise. Okay, because that's what this ex of yours wants. They want to suck you down. They want to take you into the void. They want you to be bouncing off the walls every time they either send a message, or you get a letter, or some money doesn't come through, or whatever's going on here. Okay, because it's a general reading. But whatever it is, I promise you that if you can just pull it back and just ignore it to the best of your ability, my guys are saying they're going to run out of fizz, they're going to run out of steam, they're going to run out of energy. Okay, and the people that matter are going to see through this. Okay, I'm also hearing they're going to get caught out. Something they've said there's going to be something else that negates that. They've put something in writing, however that is, okay? I'm not sure what they've put in writing, but there's something in writing they've put. Yeah, they've been threatening you. Okay, we're getting there now. So, something they've threatened you with, or they've tried to intimidate you. I really do feel for you. I send you all my love. And I'll say it again, because this is maybe for one person today, it might help. If you can try and ignore their threats, as long as you're safe, okay? If you're not, get it sorted. But if you can ignore that and just focus on what you want, okay, they're going to get caught out, okay? Now this could specifically mean that they are going to get caught out legally with some threats, okay? And also, I'm going to say it today, I don't always do channel this stuff, but I am today. If you are threatened in any way by anybody, take legal advice, get legal advice, okay? Even if that person is then threatening to do something else if you do, okay? There's someone watching this today who someone has really tried to drag you down. They've dragged you down, okay? That's what they want. That's what they want. But you will get through this. You will get through this. Yeah. You need to move in silence now. You need to move in silence, okay? Don't give anything away. Keep your cards very close to your chest. Because what's going to happen, I knew this is so, I don't even really need the cards to channel this today, but you move in silence, okay? Absolute radio silence, unless you have to speak to them and it's through a legal channel or some sort of channel that isn't coming from you. They will then come back in and try and make you another offer. Now, I don't feel you will even entertain this offer, but I will tell you one thing, that when the offer comes in, it means that whatever you're doing with your silence, your grey rocking, it's starting to make them realise they're not going to be able to walk all over you. Your ex can't walk all over you anymore, okay? They did it for far too long. They did it for far too long. Yeah, you are going to start, if you're not already, uninterested, okay? And then this will come in. Now it says dirty offer. That can mean many things. It can mean an offer that isn't true, you know, like based on their usual pattern of behaviour, or it could mean that they are going to try and pull at your heartstrings like they did before, all right? I feel they're going to come back in and say that they're crying over you, they're very sad, they're very upset, etc, etc. I'm going to get a tarot card in a minute, what's really going on. They're going to be fishing, okay? As soon as your energy pulls back, they will start fishing. And they've got their karma, don't worry. People mention the word karma, okay? It can mean many things. And always remember, whatever you believe in is what you believe in. But I will say, from a lot of life experience, forget tarot, forget anything else, that what goes around eventually will come around in some shape or form, okay? And it's coming. It's coming, all right? They did not treat you. They did not treat you well. They forced you. They're used to getting their own way, okay? They force things on you and they used force to get what they want. This is a bully. Okay, like I say, if you're still watching, it probably is your reading, but it's someone who bullies people. Stalker. Keep all the evidence. That's a message for you. Keep all the evidence. Okay? Keep the evidence, especially if you've been intimidated. And like I said, there's something in writing. Keep it, screenshot it. Don't get rid of it. Okay? Don't get rid of it. But you are going to come out on top, the jackpot. Okay, you're going to get through this, and whatever it is, whatever you desire this outcome to be, okay, in your life, you will win. Okay, you will win. Yeah, you will win. But this ex of yours is not a very nice person. Okay? Now, they've tried to gaslight you into you believing that you're not the nice person. Take no notice. Okay, classic behaviour. What's also going on? Yeah, you felt trapped in this relationship. 8 of Swords. They were very controlling. Okay, very, very controlling. They could have tried to isolate you from friends and family, or to start with, it's the classic energy of, oh, well, I'm only trying to protect you, or, you know, maybe I should control the money because you're not very good with money. You know, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. But in the end, you were ended up in the 8 of Swords. Somebody was restricting you in some shape or form, okay? And I feel this person caused you a lot of anxiety in the end. A lot of anxiety, and they were very, very critical, very, very critical. And your energy is the Queen of Cups here. That's you're having the reading, so it's the Queen's energy. You're very nurturing, you're very kind, and I feel, I'm going to say it, that you spent a lot of time trying to heal this person, to love them better, to make them better, okay? And they took. But you know, I want to say one thing before I wrap this up. I'm going to have a look at the outcome as well. But just because you're kind and considerate and this happened to you, it doesn't make you weak. Because people like this person you were connected into are very clever. They will go for the person who's actually got the most strength, who lights up the room, who's confident, who's bubbly, who's kind, because they do not have that within their own soul, psyche, body, makeup, whatever you want to call it. It's absent. So they will then go for that, but then bit by bit, they will chip it out of you until you are a shell of yourself, okay? And then they will discard you. And not just discard you, but they will stalk, they will threaten, they will say anything and do anything, okay? But don't worry, you know, it's coming. It's coming. What's going to happen to them? Right, yeah. It's not going to work out for them. I've just said what's going to happen to them. And, you know, the card that's come out is basically there's going to be a lack of growth. It's not going to work out. There's going to be disharmony. If they've gone into another relationship, it's the Empress in reverse. It's not going to work out. Okay, there's going to be a lot of secrets, a lot of lies, a lot of deception. Okay, but on a general basis, there is no growth. They won't be seeing eye to eye. Somebody will have met their match. Maybe that's the karma. Okay, but also if there is a mother figure involved in this who hasn't been particularly helpful surrounding all this energy, they're going to get their comeuppance as well. Okay, they're going to get their comeuppance as well. Yeah, they're going to be defeated. Okay, you know, this is a really, really difficult card energy for you to be in. The Five of Swords has come out. Five of Swords just clarifies all of this. It's one of the... Ten of Swords is a really not a nice card, but that is the end of all of this, and the only way then is up. But the Five of Swords is when you're in the midst of it, and it's, you know, deception, bullying, aggression, abuse, assault. You know, it's not a very particularly nice card, okay? But you are going to come through this, okay? You're going to come through this. Now, your ex could have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Very, very emotionally manipulative, very manipulative with memories. It's somebody who will bring up something you've done 20 years previously when it suits them, but also when they met you, they wanted what you were, so then they sucked that out of you. But more than that, anything that you told this person in deepest confidence, say you'd been in a bad relationship before and they presented themselves as the answer to your problems, but then what they've done is they have then done everything to you that hurt you previously. Okay, but they will get their karma. Okay, they will get their karma. Yeah, and you're going to come out okay. You're going to find love again if you want it. And if it's not another relationship you want, you are going to love yourself so much that you're just going to find peace. Okay? You're going to find peace, absolute peace. You're going to break free from this, okay? And you're going to move into the energy of the sun. Things are going to work out for you. But keep silent when it comes to this person. Yeah, because their life's going to crash down. Okay? Yeah, their life's going to crash down. They're going to try and, I feel, almost poke to see if you're still available, but that's your energy in the future. You're going to win this. Whether you're male, female, or however you identify, whatever your energy, or, you know, it's the energy. The Queen of Swords is like sword up, back to the past, and also it's, for me, it's a good card if there are legal issues or things that need finalising. You're coming out on top, okay? You don't need to entertain this person's words. You're far better than this person. All right, so just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah. You're going to heal from this. You are going to heal from this. So I'm going to leave that with you. Just remember, you're on the pedestal. You are the Queen of Swords. All right, the Queen of Swords is absolutely, you know, off with your head. Off with your head, okay? And also, this energy does wear you down. I just want to add this. It wears you down. You get to a point where you don't know who you are, what you are, where you've been, or what the hell you're doing. Okay? And they do that on purpose over a period of time. Replay this reading if you're feeling stuck. You will get through this. There is nothing you could have done, said, or been that would have ever made this person treat anybody any differently. Okay? If they've gone into another relationship, Empress reversed, it's not going to work out. Okay, they will go through their whole lives in some shape or form doing this. They might maintain something for 2 or 3 years, maybe, but then eventually it will come back out. Okay, you were chosen by this person because of how fantastic a person you are. Okay. Narcissists, people like this, never go for weak people. They go for strong, happy, gentle, just good qualities, and you have all those qualities on a plate. Well, you pull it back to you now. Keep silent, cards close to the chest. Focus, okay? Focus. I love you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.